welcome to another solo leveling rise video. So for this video, let's go over one of the most interesting character in this game with a brand new set. And that is Jinchul. So the game mentioned in the notice thing yesterday that they are looking to buff characters again, which is amazing. And I believe Jinchul is in that list. So I want to go over what he does and how the new set works with him, because I think that he is very underrated, especially with the way Battlefield of Time is now. And the new set also works perfectly with him. So this is what I got with him. As you see, he has 101k power at A4 with his weapon at A0. That's a lot of power, and that's all because I'm running an 8-piece set on him. So if you guys have an 8-piece set, you're gonna get a lot of CP with it. It's not even plus 22. I think they're all plus 15. So what he does is that he scales off defense, and he likes to dash a lot. So if we go over his passive first, because I already made a video about him earlier, and that's with the older build before his first buff. So this is his second buff, expecting a third one in the future. So let's see what he does. So when he dashes, he buffs his suppress, mediation of power, and iron fist. That's his core attack. That's his skill 1 and his skill 2 by 30% for 6 seconds. You're gonna be dashing a lot, so this is pretty much permanent. At A1 is gonna be where one of his key dupes are. I think you get him for free still, so that should be okay. I know people are gonna hate it when they lose the 50-50 and you get him, but in my opinion, I don't think he's that bad. I actually like him. So his A1 increases his skill 1's break by 100%. That's good. You can use it 3 times. However, increase the cooldown by 1 second. That used to be 2 seconds before, but that don't matter now for me. So then A2 is defense pen. A3 is gonna be where he's the strongest in my opinion. So when you dash, you decrease the cooldown of his skill, both skills, by 2 seconds and activate his core attack. That's amazing for him, and I'm gonna go over why that's amazing when I go over his artifacts. So and then A4 is wind damage by 16%. That's only good for type advantage, which is gonna be pretty good, especially in like BOT. There's in BOT challenge too, because if they ever make the blue golem BOT boss, Jinchul is gonna be a key member for that. So yeah, and then his A5 just gives him a stacking defense 60% when you use his skill 1. So scales off defense as I said earlier. The reason why I like his A3 is because not A3, his passive, because it buffs his core attack as well. Not hit, it is his A3 because it can activate his core attack. It breaks. Anything that breaks is amazing for the new greed set. His mediation of power, which is where pretty much everything for him, he gets super armor, and then it decreases the cooldown of iron fist by 3 seconds. And then iron fist is just a medium break, and then it charges up his dash. So if we think about it, his mediation of power reduces his iron fist cooldown by 3 seconds. That's 9 seconds if you use it 3 times in a row. His dash reduces iron fist and mediation of power cooldown by 2 seconds. You can dash 3 times, so that's 6 seconds. So technically, he doesn't have any cooldowns if you do everything properly, and that's actually pretty good. It charges up greed very fast. So let's just go over what greed does. I have a pure full set of greed on him. This is a plus 20. Sadly, didn't get anything good. So the greed set, the AP set, says that actually I have to go to the plus 2 set first. Every time you hit an enemy with an attack that deals break damage, applies the greed, which increases his crit rate by 10% for 10 seconds. And it has a cooldown of 1.5 seconds. He can charge that up very fast, because if he doesn't have any cooldowns, plus he has a lot of stacking, you can get this up into 10 stacks very fast. I think he's the second fastest character who can do this. The fastest one is Baekhyun Hall, because his basic attack inflicts break. And the best thing about this is, once you have an 8-piece set ready for Jinchul, if you're not using him, like for example, the current Battlefield of Time is Egress Hunter mode. you can just slap in this same gear on Hall, and then it's not gonna go to waste. So I think that's what's the best thing about this. Your gears are usable for other people. And yeah, so when you get the full 10 stacks, if you have an AP set, that turns into 15% crit hit rate and 30% crit damage for your entire team. So here we are against the bear. The thing with him is that since he's a breaker, I don't really care about how much damage he does. Sadly, the bear does not have a break bar, so I can't really test out how much he breaks over there. But the reason why I want to fight the bear is because his moveset is very predictable, and I can show you guys how to play him. So his thing is dash. You want to dash a lot, so with that you buff your skill. You want to always use your skill 2 first, and then skill 1 dash, skill 1 dash, and you see your skill 2 is already up. Every time you dash, it reduces the cooldown if you have him A3. So here we go, 11 seconds, 7 seconds, it's back. So, and then you get 1 charge of your dash every time you do that. So he doesn't have any cooldowns. And look at our greed. Our greed is already fully stacked up. That's how you play him. Damage wise, I wasn't actually looking at the numbers, so let's actually look at some of the numbers here, which it's not that important. There you go, dash, 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 back again. Forget to use your core attack. And the thing also with that core attack that I like, why did the game freeze? Okay, so let's say your DPS is in your next slot next to Jinchul. Let's say you're running Jinchul with a 4-piece break set and then a 4-piece first set. The thing about Jinchul is that it's so easy to activate his QTE for his ally. Like, look at this. This is how you activate it. Dash, attack, QTE. Normally, how to get your QTE is by either ulting, summoning your shadows, or you use a core attack. So with him, you can activate QTE really fast. So running blessing, burning blessing on him is actually good too. So you can do burning blessing with a 4-piece greed, or you can do the break set too. That works fine. Actually, not looking at his numbers. So let's actually look at his number here, because we have our thing stacked, so we can crit. But we didn't crit there. It's not bad. It's about 200,000 on this bear. Let's just use his ult. So yeah, that's how you play him. You dash a lot. You get your skill. He's gonna dash a lot more than most characters in the game, just because his skill 2 gives him a dash. So that's against the bear. Let's find someone who we can break that's also weak to wind, and I know just the boss for this. So we're in reverse mode. This is chapter 2 with the golem, who is weak to wind and has a very big break bar. So let's just start with this. Let's just clear these guys. This level is a little lower than I wish it would be, but at least it's someone with a break bar that's weak to wind. That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. So let's just do this. Alright, so his QTE did about 1 bar. That's nice. So let's use our skill 2. About 1 bar too. Let's see our skill 1. Half a bar. About half a bar. But the thing is, so just about a small amount. That's just for 1 rotation, doing it slowly. Now if we do it fast, like how he's supposed to be played at, that's it. And then just smack him around like that. He broke him fairly fast. That's actually interesting how fast he can do that. His playstyle is fun. It's actually nice. If he just gets a little number buff, he's gonna be perfectly fine. His damage is low because he's not a DPS. But he broke him pretty fast, and it's actually a really fun way to do that. And then let's just finish him off here. If they just buff his numbers, that would be amazing. That's what he needs the most right now, number buffs. But his break can be fine. So actually, I found a gate that's weak to wind that has a break bar as well. So actually, let's test him out here. This should be a better test because these enemies are level 75. I just really want to overkill people here just in case. No, it's actually okay. So let's just go to the boss fast as possible. Actually, these mini boss can sometimes be a little tanky, but not really. I don't know. There you go. Okay, so let's try Wu Jinchul in this one. Let's see how fast he breaks him. And we're just gonna play like normal here. He broke him very fast. Like the golem has a very big break bar, and this one he just tore up. So I won't be surprised. I think because after this I need to check something. Oh, he's back up again, so alright. Yeah, he's breaking very fast. I actually like that. He broke him very fast there. So he has his use. For sure. Damage wise, maybe if you have more crit, he'll do more. Because 160 there, if I crit, that could have been like 800,000, I think. It's not bad. Break him again. Wind hunters are sadly not that good right now. So I wish maybe the newest hunter, or if they ever release the next stage of Brilliant Lights, which is gonna be Metus, and Metus I believe is weak to wind. So whenever they do that, if they don't give us a new breaker, Wu Jinchul is gonna be your breaker for Metus, and that was interesting. I actually like that. And yeah, he's not as bad as what most people are saying. He is useful. He's actually fun to use if you haven't built up. Get yourself a greed set, slap it on him, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.